Hey guys, this is Merchant. I'm here to show you how to make a wonderful game using a beginner-friendly module called uagame. Let's get started. So uagame requires Pygame, and before watching this video, I'm hoping you have Pygame and installed and some Python knowledge, and as well as Python installed. So to install a Pygame, you'll open your terminal, put pip install Pygame, and that should install Pygame. I'll leave links in the description below if you're still confused. And to download Python, just go to python.org/downloads. This link will also be in the description below. Select your version and just download. Alright, so uagame is a simplification of Pygame. It's made by University of Alberta. It actually makes Pygame pretty easy. You can find it on their Coursera course as well as their Computing 174 course. Both of those links will be in the description below, like always. And then you wanna get uagame, you can head over to my GitHub, uagame module script. This link will also be in the description below. Copy all this right over here, and then go to your Python idle or wherever you normally program, I guess, and yeah, just save as and save it as uagame. Now let's get going. Okay, so to start, we'll be importing window from uagame. Import window with a capital W. That's the only thing we need to import from uagame, unlike Pygame where you have to import every singular function basically. From random import random, and we will need those for the game we'll be making today. I'm gonna make this game using functions def main, and then we're gonna do window equals create window. Okay, that's gonna be our function over there, and let's just call our function so we don't forget later. We'll be making a create window function. And this is why I said all we need to import from uagame is window, because yeah, window has like everything we will need, unlike window equals window with a capital W, and then you need your name for the game. I'll just name the game sorry, my bad. 600x, so I'll put 500y. yeah, I'll explain how these work later. Next we will do our window dot set font name, and I will set it to URIPRNW. Yep, and then window dot set font size 20 seems like a good amount, and then window dot set font color. Which color would go great? Yellow. And then window dot set BG background color. Okay, and then with yellow I'll just put black, I guess, and return window. My bad, I didn't put a bracket after black. And then return window. Alright, so let's run this and see if it works. Okay, and I will save it where my uagame file, my uagame module is, right over here, and I'll save it as game.py. right, save, and hopefully it works. It's taking some time apparently. And here you go, that's your window right over there. Okay, alright, you got your window. We'll just, okay, next what we want to do is I guess height. uagame has this great function where you can actually get the window's height using window.getHeight. brackets. You could do the same thing for width. Window dot get dth. What this will do, height right over here will return height and width will return 600 and 500. Yeah. And next we wanna make an enter function, which will basically be like an entry screen, a password login screen, and then we wanna put in window, pass a window, and then height and width. Alright, so let's make an enter function. Def entry, and then window, height, window, and then the password. I will make the password sub. Okay. Oh, sorry. Password sub. Sub as in subscribe if you like this video after we're done making the game. There can be password attempts as well. Attempts, I'll make that equal to 2. And then guess equals, unlike Pygame, with uagame there's an input string function. I will show you how that works in a minute. Input string, and then the string will be enter password. Yep, like this. With a width, we don't actually have to write what we want, we can just do width divided by 3, and I'll do the same for height divided by 3. Alright, and then that's our guess. Okay, let's run it and see what's up, if it works or not. Oh, what? Oh, I don't know what I did wrong exactly. Oh, it's a window, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, run module. Should work. I hope it works. It takes some time on your first couple of tries and okay. And it's not there. Local variable enter. Oh, we put enter instead of entry. Okay, entry, and then run. Sorry, typing fast. Make some mistakes, I guess. Okay, it should work now. I'm pretty sure it will work. Okay, and there you go. Enter password, and you can type in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and then once you type in sub, there you go. You got your sub. Okay, next what you wanna do, under here, while guess does not equal password, and attempts are greater than 0. We'll put window dot clear. Uagame has this great function. You can just clear the window if it wasn't obvious enough. Next we will draw a string. Window dot draw string. This is basically like print. Attempts left, and then we're gonna draw how many attempts are left once an attempt has been made. We'll put plus string attempts. Okay, and then we can put 10 as the x, and uagame also has this thing where you can basically get the height of your font. Window dot get font height HEIGHT. Okay, so we'll be displaying that over up here, over top here, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I'll show you guys that later. Next we will do window dot draw string entry I'll put width divided by 2.5 and height divided by 2.5. Right? Okay, so we got that. And then it will ask for a guess again. Guess equals. Okay, I'll just copy this and paste this. I don't know why I'm doing it the long way, but I am. But I was. Okay, so there's that, our guess right over there. And then our attempts. And then after the guess is made, oh no. After all this, our attempts will be -1 over here, and then we'll clear the window again. Window.clear. Alright, let's test that out. Okay, it's not sub. Okay, attempts. Okay, so it knows that it's not the password, but attempt is not defined. So I guess we'll just define that. Where did I not? Attempts. TMPT guys. Okay, so since we know it works, there's no reason to like show you again. And then we'll do if guess. Out of the while loop, we'll do if guess equals password. We'll do window.drawString, window.drawString, entry entry is successful. Okay, and again we'll do width divided by 2.5, height divided by 2.5. Okay. And what we will also do is that window.update makes sure the string gets displayed. The window.update, and then see, this is why I import time for sleep too. Just we don't want it to like just say entry successful or like the thing after entry successful. I'll make it sleep for 2 seconds. Okay, and then we will also return true. I'll tell you why we do this later. Okay, next what we will do, if attempts do happen to equal 0 and we still are wrong, window, okay, I'll just copy this, it's much easier. It makes the video faster. You all are probably busy. You are out of attempts. You are out of and we'll change the width to 3.5 and then the height can just be 3. And after all this, after the window.update, okay, let's hope it works. Okay, save. Okay, so yeah, entry unsuccessful, attempts left, that works. If we give a false attempt, attempts left decreases, and if we give sub, entry successful. Alright. Okay, so next what we want to do, let's go back to our main loop right over here. See, this is why return true. So if enter equals to true, we'll do a load thing. Load window with height, and since we are making a game, I'll make a game as well, I guess. Window.width play. So play is our actual game, load is our loading screen. Yeah. So we now want to create a load function. So def load window height width. Okay. So uagame has this really cool function which is not a part of Pygame. It's really nice. Well, no function of uagame is a part of Pygame. It's just a whole new thing. But I'll just show you. It's really cool. Font, new font equals window dot get bg color. Okay, so now we defined a new font right over here. It's the color of our background. So the background color was black. Now our font color will be black instead of yellow. We can do the same for our background. The new background will be window.get font color. So our font color was yellow, now our background color will be yellow. Okay, and what we want to do next is window.set background color to new background, and window.set font color to new font. Alright, next we'll just do window.clear. Okay, next we'll draw a string that says loading string. So this is why I slept 2 seconds. After our entry is successful, it will sleep 2 seconds, return true, and then display a loading screen to just load the game. Loading, and then we'll put height, width divided by 2.5, and then height divided by 2 sound good. Yeah, and then window update. Alright, and then sleep. We will sleep 2 seconds again. Okay, let's run and hope it works. It should, if I did everything correctly. It takes so much time, maybe my computer is just slow. Okay, so that's our thing. Okay, wrong password, and then sub, entry successful, and then look, loading. Our loading is black, and our background is yellow. Play is not defined. Yeah, we haven't defined a play function, so we'll do that. Okay, def play, and again we take in window height width, or yeah, was it width height or height width? Yeah, width height. Oh, may have making a mistake here. I told it to go width and then height here. Oh, well, it's all good. As long as I told you what I was doing, I think it's all good. You'll just figure out everything yourselves, I guess. Okay, so play. We will be making a, drumroll please, rock paper scissors game. I know that it's pretty not the best game, but my main goal of this video is not to make a great game, but to explain to you how your game actually works. So choices equals rock paper. Oh yeah, and these choices have to be in a list. Scissors. Okay, the reason they have to be in a list, we'll use our random module to actually pick something out from here. That will be our computer choice, and that's basically why they have to be in a list. So window.draw string right over here, we will draw let's play rock paper scissors. Okay, and the width will be 2, the height will be 3, sure, why not. Next we will do a window.clear. Yeah, after saying let's play, we'll basically clear the window Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Oh yeah, after I'm saying this, we wanna sleep for a second. A second's pretty fast, so yeah, let's hope it probably works. I'm gonna make a comment just to keep everything organized. Take comp choice, so take the computer choice. Comp equals choices, yes. List random, and then we have 0 to 2. If you know how this works, rock is 0, paper is 1, scissors is 2. So that's the comp choice. Okay, next we will do display. Oh wait, oh yeah, I didn't. Yep, I didn't make a closing list type. Display options. Okay. Display options. Window. Don't get why I keep typing in window. It's so much easier to just type in. It's just so copy and paste. Okay, so we'll do. Your choices are. Space. Width can be what do you think? 4, and height can be 3. Yeah. And then location. I'm defining this new value. Location will be our height divided by 2.5. Okay. And then we will do our num. Yeah, num. I'll explain this in a sec. Num will equal to 1. For choice, we'll make a for choice in choices. Okay, window.drawString. We will do. Okay, so this is where num comes in. We will string num. So you know, so we'll put like 1 and then inside of brackets, and that's what I'm trying to get at here. That's what I'm trying to do. So it will string the number, and then it will just draw a bracket with a space, and then it will draw. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a plus sign. It will draw our choice with our width. With the width being 3, and then instead of height we'll just put location. Okay, and we got this. We drew our choice, so we'll draw a rock. Then what happens is our location actually increases. When rock is drawn, our location will be increased depending on the window equals window dot get underscore font height. I don't think I used this in this video before. If I did, I mean, I'll just explain again. This basically gets the font height if it wasn't already obvious. But yeah, so you'll increase location by the font height. So you're actually so let's say rock prints here, paper will print under, and scissors under, just because we made that change in location. Next we want to do is that also increase the number by 1. Number plus equals 1, and then take their choice. Okay, so after we draw, I'll draw our choices. Tell the player that your choices are this. Then we will take the player's choice. Player choice. All right. Player equals window dot draw string window dot in, is it? Oh yeah, window dot input string. Sorry, I'm just a little confused. It will be what shall we say? Enter your choice. Yeah. Enter your space, and then with a width of 4 and height of 2 to 1.8. I'll just do 1.8. Yeah, why not? So since we have made the enter your choice, we will make we'll just do window.clear, I guess. .clear. Yep. Okay. I will show you how that works, and if it works, honestly. Of course, it's gonna take so much time to actually work. Oh, it loaded rather quickly this time. Okay. So our password sub entry successful. The loading screen background changes, and now our method object is not scriptable. Don't really know what I did wrong, but I shall figure that out. What did I do wrong here? I put brackets. I put a list bracket instead of a regular bracket. Okay, run module. Okay. Okay, so our password sub successful. Loading. Yeah, your choices are rock, paper, scissors. Enter your choice. I enter rock, and then yeah, we will program this part right now. Okay, so I would say for this game, programming this part is the hardest because it takes a lot of time. Not because it's difficult, it just takes a lot of time, I guess. I'll put this as judge. Pygame judge. And then if comp equals player, then just draw the string that it's a tie. Yeah, that it's a tie. We will do that with the width of 4 and the with the 4 height of 1.8. Yeah, why not? Okay, and then we will do when the player beats the comp. So exiting this if statement, elif player equals rock. So this will if comp beats player, comp. I forgot that colon comp beats player. Player. Then what will happen if the comp equals paper? So of course paper will beat rock. So in this case, the player is rock and the computer is paper. So the computer beat the player. You lose. I will put a comma after this, a space, and then plus comp covers player. All right. Okay, you got this. Comp covers player with the width of 4 and the height of 1.8. Okay, let me just copy this statement, and then we will paste it right below. Yeah, height. Then under this, we will paste it right below. Then
I put in else. So else else if the computer equals anything but paper, then you win. Yeah, you win. Then here we'll put player smashes comp, and the width and height will be the same. I'll just put a comment just to make it easier for the both of us to understand what's actually happening. So here, if it's the comp beats player, here if it's the player beats comp. Okay, so we got that right over there. Okay, there we have to program many more things. We have to basically say what happens if the comp is rock, if the player is rock, all that, just for the sake of keeping this video short, so you're just not sitting there watching me make rock paper scissors. I'll pause this video and do it myself and show you guys after what I did, and after that you have everything on my GitHub. Yeah. Okay, resuming where we left off. Okay, so I coded all of this other stuff. Well, let's toggle this on the side again. If the window, yeah, so player beats comp beats player, all of that, if comp equals scissors, I coded all that. I also added a window.update statement. Again, we need this to display our text on the window. So let's run this and hopefully it works. Alright. And I'm sure it will, if my computer decides to respond. Okay, never mind, whatever, I'll just show you after. Okay, so after all this works, I'm sure it will work. Actually, I'm hoping it will work. We'll sleep for 1.5 seconds, then we'll do window.clear. Yep, alright. And then after the window is clear, after all this is done, again in this if enter equals true, we will display a game over. That seems like something that should be displayed. Instead of making a whole another function for this, I will just draw a string right over here, because all we're doing here is displaying game over, and we already have our height and stuff. So where did this 10 come from? Oh yeah. Alright, so game over. Okay, and then we'll do height divided by 2, width divided by 2, divided by 2, width divided by 2, and then window.update. Alright, there you go, and our game should be good enough. Like, should be done, because that's all I'm showing you how to code now. I mean, the game's already over, what else are you gonna code? Where'd it go? Okay, password, sub, entry successful, A, loading. Okay, those are your choices right over here. I'm gonna select SCISS. Oh yeah, I didn't make a function, or I didn't make anything to let's say you didn't spell something, right, or you didn't enter one of these 3 choices. If you didn't enter them, it will just cross everything out, it will just not work. So that's basically what's gonna happen. If you do want it to work, you'll have to make that yourself. I'm not showing that in this video. You win. Scissor cuts paper, game over, after sleeping for 1.5 seconds. Okay, so that's your rock paper scissors game right over there. Yep. Okay, so we have successfully made a game implementing and using the uagame script. I'll be completely honest with you, for rock paper scissors, who wants to make a game like that? It's not a fun game at all. It's not fun to make, I'd say. It's a pretty crappy game in my opinion. I don't know about you, but that was my goal in this video, not to make a professional looking game. My goal was just to show you that you could use uagame, which is a beginner friendly script based off of Pygame, to make a pretty great game. This wasn't a pretty great game. Of
course, it only took us like what, 30 minutes to make, not even. But you could make pretty great games. The best I think you could do with this, make a password in the password guessing game where you display your list of passwords and make the player guess the password. But uagame paired up with Pygame on the other hand would be absolutely amazing. You could use the window function from uagame and Pygame. You could use to blit images, draw rectangles, draw circles, and get your keyboard and mouse presses, the clicks, anything like that. But if you only want to use Pygame, I also have a video on that. I think it's called Pygame in 40 minutes, sorry. It should be down in the description or somewhere around in this video. Watch that if you do want to make great games. It's also a great module. I'm sure if you're in Python, it's highly likely that you've heard about it. So be sure to watch that video. I go thoroughly through all Pygame concepts, and while making a great game called Alien Invasion. So do watch that if you would like. But for now, you could use uagame if you would like. Go make games or go carry on with your lives. Before you do anything though, go hit that subscribe button and thumbs up if you like this video. Have a good day or a good night. Peace.